Hey guys, what's going on? Mark here. I'm not going to go into all the details of, or I'm not going to run the actual video of what Trump actually said on live TV yesterday. There's 1,000 other channels that will do that. But what I have to say, I think a lot of people haven't actually pointed out to you guys, and I think this is important for Americans to understand what happened. Regardless of what you think about Donald Trump, he is the president elect of the United States of America. Okay? And what happened was apparently a couple of months ago, the Democrats, mainly, and actually, it wasn't just the Democrats, there's a whole anti Trump party inside the U.S. government, led by John McCain, who went and got some British intelligence agent to print this completely bogus 30-page report of dirt on Donald Trump that was totally false, that they thought about using as a last-ditch effort to try to keep him out of office. This really happened. Now, none of the news agencies would print the story and run with the story because they all saw the 30-page document. They're calling a dossier, whatever the hell that is, but they saw it and realized this thing's bogus, right? That's why no one ever heard anything about it. Well, apparently at some point later on, BuzzFeed, of all people, got their hands on it. So, they decided to run the story about it and release the whole complete report for everybody to read. Not only was this an online thing that got picked up by BuzzFeed, but once BuzzFeed decided to pick it up, the Clinton News Network thought it would be cool to go ahead and jump on the story and air it on national TV. Well, what happened is Trump, who's a busy man, he is the president-elect. He's got to staff several thousand people by himself before he even takes his job. That's going to pay him a meager $100,000 a year. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of money to some people, but the dude's a billionaire. Anyways, he had to stop what he was doing and call a press conference at Trump Tower just to address this. And why? Because of what was in the report was absolutely disgusting. They actually go into detail in this report trying to claim that they have proof that Donald Trump has sexual relationships with women where they like pissing on each other while they're doing it. Water sports. You can say whatever you want, and maybe he is into it. All right, but let's be honest. We've had a lot of presidents who are some dirty bastards. Bill Clinton, chief among them. But they knew this whole thing was important, and they ran the story anyways. So you can't just run something that absurd about the president-elect without some substantial proof, in my opinion. So he stopped, and he had addressed the whole thing, and he attacked BuzzFeed, and he attacked CNN, as he should have. Because guess what? He's not just some guy who can't defend himself. He's the president-elect of the United States, right? The president of the United States is considered the leader of the free world and one of the most powerful men on the planet, right? Right? So the CNN reporters yelling and screaming the whole time, trying to say, you need to answer question, you need to answer question. And Trump said, I'm the president, you're garbage, your news is garbage, BuzzFeed is garbage, and I'm not talking to you. You need to be quiet and show some respect. And he went and straight up called them fake news on national TV because they are, in fact, fake news. That's what I want you guys to be aware of. They had a whole fake Trump sex pissing on each other expose with a bunch of other BS bogus crap that they tried to pawn off on all the media to print to try to keep him out of office. And none of them would run it because it was fake. But as soon as BuzzFeed picked it up, of course, CNN jumped right on that train and started saying that about the president-elect of the United States of America. That's some crazy crap. So, anyways, I just wanted to let y'all know why it happened. If you haven't seen the footage of what he actually said on not on TV, go check out some of the other videos, because not only did he call CNN fake news on live TV, but he also called our intelligence agency a bunch of Nazis. Y'all take care.